Making it to the next level is the goal of countless student athletes. For Lorvens Florestal Jr., it was a goal he achieved. The freshman linebacker just 2 weeks away from taking his first snaps on the football field at Charleston Southern University before he was fatally shot over the weekend. Our Natalie Spalla has more on how the school and those close to this young man are responding to the tragic news. Natalie?
Yeah, Dean, I spoke with Florestal's high school coach today who describes him as every coach's dream player. He was a beast on the field with a work ethic that was unmatched, but he was so much more off of the field as well, and it's how people around him will remember him most.
You know, this is something that really challenges your faith because the kids ask, why does it always happen to the good ones?
It's a question head coach Jamel Stewart has no answer for. 24 hours after finding out one of his former players was killed following a weekend shooting in West Ashley.
He had just left from Delray Beach visiting us, visiting our school to talk to the coaches just to tell us thanking us and that he's getting ready to leave to go up to college. This was just last week.
Lorvens Florestal Jr., a Delray Beach, Florida native, was one of 3 shot at a home off Reicher Street early Sunday morning, the only one who didn't survive. With more questions than answers, those who knew him now left remembering the promising young man he was.
There was times where he would miss practice because he's going to tutoring, and I'm like, dude, you have an A in this class. He's like, Coach, I know. I need to, I need to keep my A.
A dedication that carried from the classroom to between the hashes.
After practice, he was asking the coaches, can I stay after? Can I meet with you on the weekend? Can you teach me? Defensive end. And coming into his senior year, he ended up being our co-defensive player of the year at defensive end. He made a lot of plays for us.
Plays he never had the chance to make at his new school, Charleston Southern University, and for his new head coach. A statement from head coach Autry Denson says the team pledges to, quote, live each day with the intentionality and purpose necessary to honor Lorvens' legacy. As for Stewart, he says God is putting his faith to the test, still looking for the right words to say to his players.
They never prepare you for things like this. To sit here, you got to console other students while at the same time you got to try to be tough and you got to try to console yourself.
Now, Citadel head coach Brent Thompson is also sending his prayers and thoughts to Denson and his team, saying he knows what it feels like to lose a member of a football family and that it is one of the worst experiences you can go through as a coach.
You tonight on an issue of school bus safety. Time and again, drivers disregarding the lights in the arms of those school buses, driving right past, potentially putting children in danger. We're trying to find out what law enforcement is doing about this. Our Caroline Balchunas joining us live along Main Road, heading on to and off of Johns Island. Caroline?
Dean, Charleston police were out here this afternoon keeping an eye on traffic near the school bus drop-off site. It is one of the many efforts they are making to improve safety around here. It's been a problem spot for years. The bus stop at the intersection of Main Road and McLernan Trace, busy all hours of the day. Just this morning, our traffic and safety expert, Trooper Baum, caught this on camera. A driver failing to stop for the bus despite the stop arms and flashing lights. And last week, we caught another driver on camera going around cars stopped in the middle lane. Charleston police say they've teamed up with the Charleston County Sheriff's Office to monitor the situation.
There are some challenges with that because if you're not positioned properly, you can't tell whether, if it was a close call or was it an egregious, clear violation.
Lieutenant Paul Krasowski says he believes some drivers aren't aware they have to stop when there's a median lane.
And I don't know if that accounts for some of the confusion that motorists have there, but it also is a little bit of a higher speed location because you're coming down the downslope of the Limehouse Bridge.
He says so far, CPD has issued 1 citation and 1 warning for failing to stop for a school bus. It's something he hopes the community will take note and take seriously.
The bus stops are designed where they don't have to, the children don't have to cross the roadway, but we are dealing with young children and they can make a split-second decision. As a community, we're going to need to tackle this together, and we just ask for everyone's compliance.
Police expect new signs to go up as early as tomorrow, and that includes a digital trailer that will be posted up on both sides of Main Road, and that is to make sure that Drivers are aware that this is a pickup and drop-off spot for buses.
A devastating end to a devastating conflict. As Americans watch the news about U.S. servicemen dying in Afghanistan, one Johns Island man took to the street to help remember his fellow service members. Our Eli Brand has his story.
Taking a walk in order to remember.
That was the point. That's why I wanted to go for a run with the flag down Maybank, was just because I just wanted people to, if they didn't know, I just wanted them to know.
Cameron Foster served in the Marine Corps, even making a stop in Afghanistan. In order to honor those lost, he took a 4-mile run Friday morning while carrying the Marine Corps flag.
Those families had Marines in their dress blues showing up to their houses today, probably, and it just, I don't know, it struck a nerve with me, and I decided it was just the simplest thing I could do was go run around the neighborhood with a flag in my hand.
The flag Foster ran with was this one.
And I was just excited that I was joining the Marine Corps, and I bought this, and I've never flown it or anything. I just keep it in storage, and then today I finally pulled it out.
One he bought in excitement, but one he ended up using to honor those lost. That run bringing back memories along the way.
I think about my buddies that I was with, and then I think about what just memories come back. Today it was just like, I was just feel bad for the families, honestly. It's definitely emotional when you're exerting energy and going on a run and everything, and you're thinking about that stuff. It hits home for you.
Running the streets here at home in order to honor those lost, protecting our home.
I just am so thankful for the things I have here, and I think that we should be too. And I know that a lot of people genuinely are thankful, and I think that's all you can really hope for.